Hello and welcome to the Robustus Motor Series. We're here at Darlington Raceway for the Bojangles Southern 500. There are only about 6 races left in the season. It's coming down to the wire. Michael Parsons still has a big points lead, but he hasn't quite locked it up yet. Nelson Reeves still has a chance. And this is one of the longest races of the season. It's an endurance race. We'll see who survives at the end. Let's get your starting lineup here. On pole is Kurt Perkins. He's had a solid season and currently sits third in points. However, the man beside him, Jackson Retta, won't even be in this car at season's end. He's had a terrible season, and he's looking to try to fix his ways by getting a win. In row number 2 is Perkins' teammate, Doge Borkington. He also won't return next season to his own team. And to his outside is Jonathan Marks. Row 3 is Riley Smith and Flandre Wilson with a surprising qualifying effort, starting 6th. Christopher Kurbinkoff in row number 4 with Alan Rose with a surprising qualifying effort. In row number 5 is Mark Guerrero, last week's winner, who finally got his first career win in RMS, and Owen McThig. In row 6, there's the points leader, Michael Parsons, who's looking to lock up the championship, and Mark Evans, who's looking to battle for the Owners' Championship. In row number 7 is Leroy Conwell and Caleb Lane. And in row number 8 is Skippy Larson and Kirsten Bell. In row 9 is Stanton Thomas Craig and Sierra Reno. And in row number 10 is Big Mac and Ronnie Martin. In row 11 is Neil Dick and Patrick Kamitz. In row number 12 is Fleet Cruz and Big H. McOates. In row number 13 is Purav Shavasaba and Dan Sedgwick. In row 14 is Dick Patrick and Carson Townsend. Row number 15 is Alex Davidson and Derek Kennedy. In row, I believe this is 17. Row number 17, Asher Evelyn, and there's second in points, Nelson Reeves. Starting far back, he was quite quick in practice. We'll see how well he makes his way through the field. In row number 18, a couple of Brits, Peter Lane and Samuel Levester. In row number 19 is Christopher Lattimore and Alex Williams. In row number 20 is Brock Moore and Aaron Polarski. In row number 21 is Rui Costa and Greg Sachs. And in the final row is Sally Patrick and Deborah Williams. That's your full starting lineup here. 42 cars, 111 laps. It's a long race. Let's waste no more time as we get this show on the road.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the engines are fired here. Drivers are ready. The fans are on their feet. Darlington is a tough track to conquer. And we'll see, after this long race, who will be at the end to take the checkered flag and add their name into the history books of this historic racetrack. Perkins will lead the field off of turn number 4. Perkins, Rida, they'll take the green. And we are underway here at Darlington. An even start between the top 2 as they head down into turn number 1. Ryder will have the advantage on the outside, but Perkins trying to use that inside lane to his advantage, and he'll grab the lead. Down the backstretch, Ryder will get clear of Borkington now as he tries to defend third place from Jonathan Marks, not Mark Evans, as Ryder is now trying to go for the lead. Jackson Retta looks like he's got a fast race car, but Perkins has got a faster one. He'll lead lap number 1. And the top 4 will get single filed out here as we got a fight for 5th place. Riley Smith versus Christopher Kurbinkoff. And it looks like Smith will take over the 5th place position and hold on as Perkins starts to pull away. And the battles continue here. Oh, Smith slides up a little bit. So does Jonathan Marks. That allows Borkington to get on the inside as he tries to make the pass for 3rd here. And he'll just get right behind Marks again. And here comes Riley Smith. Maybe he'll try to attack Borkington here. Looks like he'll stay behind him right now, as Krivikoff is trying to hold off Wilson and Michael Parsons for the 6th place position. And it looks like Smith has finally gotten down to the inside of Borkington here, trying to take over the 4th place position. And we'll see if it's successful. Borkington looks like he's going to be able to hold on. Maybe, as Krivikoff is starting to join in on the battle as well for 5th place. As Riley Smith will drop behind Borkington. We got a battle for 2nd currently going on right here. Jonathan Marks versus Jackson Ryda, as Perkins continues to pull away from these two. Marks really wants that 2nd place position, but Ryda, well, also wants it, but also wants to get to the front and battle for the lead. Oh, Marks slowed down a ton right here. He might be attacked by Borkington here for the 3rd place position. Lost a lot of ground as Smith moves up. Parsons moves up, trying to use that outside lane to their advantage. Oh, and we got a caution. First time today. Oh, and it's Nelson Reeves. One of the championship contenders. He's got rear end damage. And it looks like Brock Moore was also involved in that. And maybe Peter Lane and a couple others. What happened to Reeves? This is huge right here. This is not what he wanted to happen. The young 16-year-old trying to win the championship. Oh, that's what happened. That wall is very dangerous, let's say. If you get too close to it, you could be in the wall. And that's what happened to Evelyn right here. And just sort of comes down on Reeves. Reeves nowhere to go. And that's where Moore got the damage. Peter Lane gets involved as well. And big hit for Reeves right there. And that's what brings out the first caution of the day. And big championship implications for Nelson Reeves. Let's ride along with the young man, as he was sitting in 30th place when this happened. Just nothing he could do there. He tried to get by Evelyn, but it did not work, and he ends up in the wall, bringing out the first caution of the night. And with that, we'll probably have some pit strategy here, as cars will be going onto pit road, getting some fresh tires or fuel. It depends on what these crew chiefs decide to do, and it looks like a lot of cars are pitting this time by. The Perkins, Ryda, Marks, looks like nobody's staying out here. And that's a good move right there, because Darlington is a really abrasive racetrack, and you don't want your tires to be hooked. And yeah, it does look like nobody is staying out here. Everybody is coming in. So, probably a smart strategy on this first caution to get fresh tires. And we'll see who comes off of pit road first, as Perkins will make his way to his pit stall. Under this most recent caution. Getting 4 fresh tires here. And it looks like with no competition, Perkins will get off first, followed by Ryda, followed by Marks. Parsons jumps up to 4th place with a great pit stop. And not much of the running order changes, but anyways, looks like Reeves will get back out there as well. Any cars out? Nope, it looks like everybody is still in it, as Reeves tries to hang on for the championship. And it would be an amazing feat if this young 16-year-old wins the championship. Perkins isn't out of the championship question either. like I said, he currently sits third in points, and he's currently leading. But Parsons is a couple positions back, which he doesn't like. He really wants him to be further back, let's just say. If he was, I don't know, maybe out of the race, that would be the best case scenario for both Perkins and Reeves. And we'll see if Reeves still has any pace. Probably not. And it looks like no cars a lap down. It looks like Derek Kennedy was just trying to get his position back. As we pace around under caution, lap number 8 of 111 laps completed. Let's go through the top 10 here. Kurt Perkins still leads. He has led all the laps tonight, followed by Jackson Ryda, Jonathan Marks, Michael Parsons, Riley Smith, who rounds out your top 5, and Christopher Kurbikoff, Leroy Conwell, Andre Wilson, Mark Guerrero, and finally Aline McThigh. That rounds out your top 10. And we'll see if we'll get going here soon, as they will come across the line. We'll see if we'll get one to go. And it looks like we will. We'll restart next time by. So everybody's still in the race, still on the lead lap. But we'll see. If anybody made some adjustments to try to beat out Perkins in his very fast race car right now in the Pepsi machine. And we'll see a lot of jostling on this restart, despite it being single file. As we'll restart on lap number 10. You gotta get a good restart here to try to pull away from the pack. As I see it right now, Perkins probably has one of the best cars, but I think Ryda might have an even better car. He started closing in on him before the caution came out. And Jackson Ryda would love nothing but a win today, because he doesn't know where he's going next season, and a win might make it all the more sweeter for him to get a contract next season. Anyways, Perkins will lead the field back to green as they come down the front stretch. Single file. He'll get the green here on lap number 10, and he gets a great jump here down the front stretch. And Perkins is just gone as he enters turn 1. Ryda now trying to hold off Jonathan Marks here for second place as Riley Smith slides up a little bit. Not really much side-by-side action happening, but a couple cars looking to peek underneath some other cars as Smith slides up, trying to battle Parsons here maybe, and trying to hold off Kurbikoff as well. Look at Parsons go! He's looking to try to get second here over his teammate Ryda on the inside, and it looks like Parsons will clear for second. That is not what Perkins wants to happen, as Parsons looks like he's got a fast race car now. Smith now falls back to 6. And it looks like Marks is trying to get the third place position way down low over Ryda. More battling behind in the bottom 10. Mark Guerrero trying to make his way through the field. He's now 7th after starting 9th, I'm pretty sure. Last week's winner. And it looks like Marks is falling behind these guys as Ryda looks to try to battle his teammate for the second place position. Whoa, what a dive by Marks. Trying to get the run off the high side. And now we got a battle for 5th brewing again. Riley Smith trying to take back the 5th place position. Look down there, wasn't there at all. And now he'll have to defend Guerrero now. Oh, look at this. Mark Evans is now battling in the top 10. Oh, contact. Oh, and we got a wreck. Wreck behind. Oh, this is a big wreck. Oh, man. Oh, Big Mac. And several others. Sally Patrick, Big H McOates, Samuel Lavester. And the second caution is out for this big incident, and that will surely take out a couple race cars here. as Perkins still leads. What in the world happened there? I saw some smoke at the back coming off of turn 2, and I would like to mention that turn 2 is a little bit treacherous with this egg-shaped oval. Oh, it looks like Kirsten Bell just got up into the wall. Same situation as what happened to Evelyn here, trying to get off the wall as much as she can. Skippy Larson avoids it. It's basically 3 wide right here, and there goes Big Mac sliding up into her. Cam Eats makes a little bit of contact right there, but I think he'll be alright. And they just keep making contact, and there goes Big Mac into the wall right in front of the pack. All these cars way down to the inside of Void, but here comes Big H McOats right into the back. And here comes a lot more cars, Lattimore, Sally Patrick. I think there's some wrecking up here as well. Oh yeah, Fleet Cruise goes around as well in this incident. Gets some damage. But yeah, such a big melee on the back straightaway. And that will bring out our second caution of the evening. Let's ride along with Big Mac, who is unfortunately involved in this incident. Big incident right there. And that will surely take out Sally Patrick and Big H McOats with how much front end damage they have. And that helps Nelson Reeves a little bit because that means he gets to pass a couple more cars. Anyways, I bet there'll be some strategy here, as some of the cars, a lot of the front runners are probably going to come down pit road once again. But maybe some cars will decide, hey, I'm going to stay out this time. We just pitted a couple laps ago. I'll take advantage with the track position. But currently it looks like nobody is deciding to do that right now and stay out. Once again, it looks like everybody's coming to pit. Oh, Stravasova with front end damage. I don't know what happened there. I don't think he was involved in the incident. It might have been a little bit of a stack up coming onto pit road. And, or maybe he was. We saw him in the middle of the incident. I thought he was clean right there. Oh, nope, never mind. He wasn't. It looks like he's going to make it through cleanly, and here comes Cam Eats, and he just shoves both Fleet Cruise and him into the wall. Yeah, so I bet Stravasova and Cruz, they're not going to be happy about that. So that's where he got the damage. As everybody comes down pit road again, Perkins still leading this. And it looks like, again, nobody's staying out. So it looks like every time a caution comes out, everybody's going to take the opportunity to get fresh new tires here. I don't know who will get off of pit road first. And Perkins will barely get off of pit road first as Parsons try to beat him out. And Riley Smith with a not so good stop, he'll drop a couple positions. So does Mark Evans. But Perkins still manages to get the lead off of pit road. And it looks like the 41 and the 54 have both retired from this race. They had a ton of front end damage, so I'm not surprised at all. But Perkins, his pit crew is on fire right now with how good these pit stops have been. as he'll continue to lead. Once again, for 16 laps when they cross the line, Perkins has been the only leader. And Big Mac is still on pit road trying to get that damage repaired, it looks like. And so is Lattimore as well. So I think this caution will be a little bit longer as they try to clean up all the debris on the backstretch. And we'll see after this caution, we'll see if we can get a long green flag run in. If we get a long green flag run, we'll really see who has the best car. Once again, it still looks like Perkins has the best car, but Parsons right behind him looks like he has maybe an even better car. And it looks to me like maybe he could possibly walk up the championship a little bit early with how good he has been. And the 11 has retired. Big Mac is out of the race, while Lattimore, his crew, continues to work on that car. And with some slow cars in the way, that will definitely affect the way this race goes, especially with Lattimore. If he gets back out there, he's going to be on the inside line. He's going to maybe affect the leaders a little bit. And we'll see if we'll get going back green here. And, looks like we will. 1 to go. Lights are off the pace car. We're going to be restarting. And let's go through the top 10 once again. Perkins still leads. Parsons in second. Jackson Wright at third. Jonathan Marks in fourth. Christopher Gerbeck 5th. Leroy Conwell in 6th. Mark Guerrero in 7th. Riley Smith in 8th. Andre Wilson in 9th. And Sierra Reno in 10th. And Lattimore has retired, so 4 retirements, and we won't have any lap cars this time. And the pace car will pull in here. Pace car gonna come in right now. As Perkins continues to lead in the Pepsi machine, we're going to be restarting on lap number 18 as we finish the second caution, and we're back underway. Doesn't seem like Perkins got the best of jumps right there, and Conwell did not get a good jump at all. Stacking up the drivers behind him, he did not have a good start here, but Perkins did not have the start that he had on the last restart, and Parsons looks to be attacking him right now. Or at least trying to, waiting to make a move. And he looks like he's going to make the move. Down to the inside goes Parsons for the lead. Will he be able to get clear? Parsons will lead it at the line, but it's very close. Perkins trying to power on the outside here and trying to take his lead back. Oh, getting way too close to the wall, but it looks like Parsons will... Not quite. He wasn't able to clear. Jackson Wright also involved in this battle. He's looking to try to get the lead if these two get together. Oh, here comes Marks with a big run on the outside as these guys are still side by side here. Perkins will get the run off of turn 4 and he'll get clear. He'll keep his lead for now. What a battle though, as Marks gets third. Never mind, Jackson Wright got it back. As quickly as he got it, he lost it. And now it looks like Kurt Bickoff is trying to battle him. Oh, Sedgwick, I think, got him to the wall behind as he's trying to battle for the 10th place position. Sedgwick's been kind of nowhere these last few races, and he's looking for a good run tonight. A top 10 would suffice, I would say, as Guerrero now battles Wilson. And these guys continue to battle for 5th. But it's calm out front as Perkins continues to dominate. Kurt Bickoff now holds the 4th place position. And now Mark Evans trying to battle Dan Sedgwick for the 10th place position as these guys continue to battle for 8th. Wilson trying to get her 8th place back. It looks like she won't, and she'll have to defend from Sedgwick now for the 10th place position. Will she be able to? It looks like she will, as Evans is peeking as much as he can to try to get that 10th place position. We'll go back out front here. It looks like we got a slight battle for the lead right now. As Parsons is trying to grab it back, he's going way down low here. Way down. Didn't get the run, though, and it looks like Perkins will hold on for now. But he's still on the inside into turn number 1. And Perkins is really using the outside lane to his advantage. The main line you want to use here, and it looks like Perkins will hold on to the lead. Now Rida is attacking his own teammate for second. Here comes Kurbikoff and Jonathan Marks. They're also coming into this battle for second. And it looks like Parsons will be able to hold on for now, as Kurbikoff looked to battle Rida right there for third. And it looks like this battle will calm down now. Looks like we're starting to get into a long green flag run as people are starting to calm down a little bit. Parsons quickly getting back up to Perkins here as he tries to battle for the lead. Looks like Marks is trying to get fourth here from Kurbikoff. Riley Smith looks like he's quickly joining in on the battle here for fourth and fifth. He wants to get back into the top 5. It looks like he has a quick race car. Looking to get down to the inside of Kurbikoff, and I think Kurbikoff bounced off the wall there. But he looks fine as he continues to fight for fourth. And now Smith moves up a little bit, trying to get his lead back, and we got a battle for the lead up here. Parsons once again trying to get down to the inside of Perkins right here. And it looks like he'll get clear off of turn number 2. Michael Parsons, new leader. But I think Perkins is going to try to battle back here. He isn't going to give up that quickly. As he goes up to the outside, moves up a little bit. Trying to get side by side with Parsons again, but Parsons holds on. And now a battle for 6 back here. Guerrero versus Smith. And it looks like Riley Smith will hold on to the 6th place position for now. And it looks like Perkins dropped back a little bit here. Now Rida, here he comes. He's going to try to fight for second again. And it looks like that won't work as Perkins holds on. For now, at least. Oh, Leroy Conwell way up against the outside wall here, trying to get side by side with Guerrero here. Mark Evans now takes over 10th place over Flandre Wilson, as the battle in the mid-pack right now developing. It looks like Parsons is gone right now. Perkins looks like he doesn't have the best car right now, as he's trying to hold off his teammate Rida here. And it looks like he's doing a good job, as now Kurbikoff is coming into the fold and now battling Rida right now. And now Guerrero looks to be battling Riley Smith once again for that 6th place position, and Smith will hold on. But these two are side by side right now. Kurbikoff versus Rida, and Rida looks like he'll hold on. Oh, someone blowing up. Oh, it's Caleb Lane. Engine failure, and it looks like Alan Rose is also heading to pit road. No caution, though. They'll make it to pit road. Looks like 2 cars had some failures. Alan Rose and Caleb Lane, as now Jonathan Marks takes over the 4th place position. Kurbikoff couldn't hold on. Let's go further back in the pack here. Some of the slower cars battling. Oh, Reeves gets into the wall. Oh dear. Oh. And it looks like he'll get off the wall. No trouble, no caution. I think Perkins is slightly eating into Parsons' lead again, but not as much as he would like, though, as he would try to retain his lead. It looks like we might have a little bit of a battle between Conwell and Guerrero here for 7th place. Guerrero holds on to that. But yeah, settling down into this long run here, this long green flag run. As Perkins once again trying to close up. Looks like he cuts the gap down again. I said Perkins doesn't look like he has the fastest car right now. I stand corrected right now. He does look like he has a fast car as he quickly closes in on Parsons right here. Trying to get his lead back and trying to dominate once again. Not letting Parsons run away with the championship quite yet, as he'll continue to close in. Not quite in passing range yet, but he's getting there. He's getting close to the back bumper of Parsons here. Just a question of when is he going to make the move to try to get by Parsons. I think the best move would be in turn 4 or turn 3. Somewhere there, you could use the inside lane or the outside lane to your advantage as he continues to close in a little bit. Jackson Reda way off in the distance, trying to close up as well to these top 2. Perkins going a little bit closer to the outside wall than Parsons did. But still, he's not close enough to make any sort of move. And we got a battle here for 7th place, I believe, as Leroy Conwell tries to battle Guerrero here. And look at Lean McThigh, he's joining him in this battle for 9th and 10th. Oh, crossover by Conwell here. Trying to battle Riley Smith for 6th place now. Very intense battle here. 2 by 2 by 2. And Conwell will take over the 6th place position. Oh, he didn't quite get clear of Smith right here. Now he will put Conwell into the 6th place position. Oh, way up high. Almost 3 wide right there. Very, very close. That could have been disastrous. As now Smith looks to get back his 6th place position. Crossover move, and I don't think that's going to work out as he wanted it to. Oh, Conwell's in the wall. Conwell scraping up against the wall. This could end badly. And he'll hold up that outside lane as Riley Smith will hold on to 6th place as he battles Guerrero now. Guerrero going way down to the inside here. This is an intense battle in the bottom top 10. As now Sierra Reno rejoining the top 10 here. Battling with Dan Sedgwick here. But it looks like Riley Smith will get his 6th place like he wanted. And Leroy Conwell is following him into 7th. As Guerrero trying to hold off 8th. Oh, almost 3 wide right there. As Conwell moves up, trying to get by side with Riley Smith. And now goes down to the inside here for 6th place. Doesn't work. Smith will hold on to 6th as he tries to pull away now. Looks like Perkins closed up to the back of Parsons here and tried to make a move, but it looked like it didn't work out for him. As we return to this battle right here. Looks like Guerrero is now trying to get 7th as he moves up to the outside of Conwell, but Conwell looks like he'll hold on. Nope, never mind. Big run for Guerrero here on the high side. And Guerrero is going to get that 7th place position. Oh, and Sedgwick's into the outside wall. A lot of cars getting up into the wall as they continue to fight for 9th. Sedgwick versus Aline McThigh versus Mark Evans versus Sierra Reno. And versus the lap car here of Alan Rose, who is looking for a break right now. Oh, 3 wide right here. That is risky business. And they quickly get out of it. I think Rose is probably fast right now because he's on fresher tires right now. As battle for 7th now as Guerrero battles Leroy Conwell here. And Rose continuing to try to get his lap back, passing more cars. Looks like we got a battle here for 3rd place. Jackson Reda, Jonathan Marks, Christopher Kerbekoff, they're battling back here, right behind the leaders. Marks looks like he's got a big run right here, but Reda blocks him. And now Marks moves up to the high side, trying to get that run off the corner. Doesn't work. He'll stay right behind him. And this battle continues raging on. Conwell versus Guerrero. And now Guerrero looks like he's trying to get 6th place now. But Riley Smith will hold on to that. Getting closer and closer to lap traffic here that Parsons will have to deal with as Perkins once again closes in on him. Single file now. Never mind, that didn't last so long. Oh no, it's 3 wide. 3 wide here! Mark Evans, Dan Sedgwick, and Aline McThigh, very close right there. Very, very tight. But they're gonna hang on, I'm pretty sure. And Mark Evans gives out, because that is way too close for comfort there. And it looks like Kirsten Bell is heading to pit road. Mechanical issue for Bell. But it looked like Perkins closed up to Parsons again, but once again he fails to grab the lead. And now back here to 6th place. Guerrero trying to get it, Smith trying to hold on again. And it looks like Smith once again will hold on to his precious 6th place position. Oh, it looks like Alex Davidson is joining in on the battle as well. He's looking for his first top 10 of the season. And he looks like he might have a quick car. Evans trying to use the outside lane here on McThigh. That didn't quite work. 2x2 right here. Guerrero trying to get that 6th place. He has help from Evans. But not Evans, Sedgwick. And he'll get it. Easily over Riley Smith. But Smith will hold on to 7th right now. Conwell now moves up to the outside, though, as he tries to get that 7th place. But here comes Sedgwick down to the inside. That run did not quite work out. Here comes Mark Evans. Now he's fighting for the top 10 position. Excuse me. And Evans with a huge run on the outside. Look at him go. He might battle for 8th place right here against Conwell. What a run! And he gets clear of Conwell. That was an incredible move by Mark Evans. And now Nelson Reeves heads to pit road. And it looks like they caught up to lap traffic. And Parsons is gone. Perkins is getting held up big time right here by the slower car of Eveland and Peter Lane. Big time held up. Oh boy. Looks like Peter Lane will just head to pit road here, but now Parsons has a huge lead now. Got 2 lap cars between him and Perkins. As Jackson Rado looks like he's trying to hold off Kurbikoff here for 3rd place. More battling behind as Evans is trying to pick up 7th now. After making that amazing move for 8th place. Passing a bunch of cars. But it looks like he'll hold on to 8th for now. I thought we had someone having an engine failure, but it looks like Alan Rose will get around Parsons, and he'll get one of his laps back. But now Perkins got around the lap traffic, as it seems to me like pit stops are going to be happening soon, as once again Mark Evans battling for 7th. Looks like he has got it, but Smith gets a little bit of a run on the outside, and he'll hold on, it looks like. And now Dan Sedgwick is joining in on the battle here. And it looks like Guerrero is heading to pit road. First one on the lead lap to do so, I believe. Yep, Guerrero is the first one in. Some interesting strategy there. No mechanical failures of some sort. Oh, it looks like 3 wide-ish. As Conwell and Neil Dick, they're battling back here. Evans still trying to battle for 6th place now. And it looks like more cars are coming in. The leaders, Parsons, Perkins, Kurbikoff, Jonathan Marks, and Jackson Ryder, they're coming in. But Riley Smith looks like he's staying out. Trying to go for that long run strategy, it looks like. And he'll be able to lead at the line, hoping for a caution of any sort, so that he can stay in contention, but those tires are really worn out. Interesting strategy by Riley. Under green right now. Oh, and it looks like he's heading to pit road along with Aline McThigh and Sierra Reno. That caution didn't come out when he wanted it to. and he'll head to pit road. Couple cars coming down pit road again. I think Parsons will keep his lead now. Oh, no, they're coming off a pit road now. And Parsons, yeah. I don't think he has any competition. Guerrero is a little bit further behind. And it looks like Ryder did not have a good pit stop at all. He dropped a ton of positions there. And we'll go further back here, keeping an eye on Riley Smith. See if he maybe keeps the lead. I don't think so. No, he doesn't. He won't be able to, as Parsons gets around him with no competition. And Parsons very far away from Perkins right now. Perkins trying to track him down, though. So I think we've reached about the halfway point of this race, and looks like we got a long green flag run going. Parsons with a humongous 3-second lead. Goodness gracious. As Perkins now has second, Kurt Bickoff in third. Mark Guerrero with a good strategy right there. He is now in fourth place. Dan Sedgwick back in fifth. Willie Costa, I don't know how he was able to get that position. Oh, watch out for Stan Thomas Craig, one of the slower cars. Actually, I think he stayed out. I don't know. Mixed strategies right here. He's actually on the lead lap, but so is Alex Davidson as well, as he currently sits in the 7th place position. Behind him is Mark Evans. And there's the battle for 8th right now. Or not 8th, 7th. Or actually 9th. As Neil Dick gets that position as he uses Aline McThigh as a pick. And now this battle is ramping up for 10th right now. I'm pretty sure Stan Thomas Craig is on older tires right now, and he's trying to hang on as much as he can. But once again, Parsons is just long gone right now, and everybody is like, oh no, are you kidding me? This championship battle may be over with how dominating he has been, and he continues to pull away from Perkins. Kurt Bickoff right now is in a little bit of a battle between lap cars right now. Ronnie Martin and Asher Eveland. And that is allowing Guerrero to pull in a little bit as he'll try to battle for third place. And it looks like behind, the battling has calmed down. Riley Smith stayed out the longest out of anyone. And it looks like Jonathan Marks did not have a good pit stop either. So did Jackson Ryder. He did not have a good pit stop as well. And he is far back here battling with Doge Borkington and Patrick Cammies. And it looks like Borkington will take over 20th or 19th. Just barely got him at the line, but I'm pretty sure Ryder will hold on. This race has definitely calmed down a lot. It's calmed down because this is a long run, as Kurt Bickoff looks like he's pulling away from Guerrero here, as he's battling with lap traffic right now. And it looks like Parsons has caught up to some more lap traffic. His teammate, Peter Lane, slow as he can be, as he tries to get around him. He fails. He pulls off the crossover, though, trying to get down to his inside into turn 1. And I'm sure Perkins appreciates that. He's cut down the gap a little bit. Oh, and now Lane is into the wall. Scraping up against the wall. He'll get off of it, though. But now Perkins has got to deal with him. But Parsons has got more lap traffic in front of him. Got the slower car of Grace Sachs, Gaurav Srivastava, and Alex Williams. Just to name a few. We'll see what the gap looks like right now. He's cut it down once again. But again, he's got to get around Peter Lane if he wants to be able to battle Parsons right now. And it looks like Guerrero is now catching up to Bickoff again. as he tries to get around Ronnie Martin, and he's getting slowed up big time right here. This is not what he wants to happen. And now he's going to try to get a run here. Looks like it's going to fail. Kurt Bickhoff will hold on to that position. Got a battle back here. Willie Costa versus Mark Evans. Evans will take over 6th place. Behind him is Neil Dick, battling here as well. And Alex Davidson in the distance. It looks to me like Costa stayed out once again. And yeah, Stanton Thomas Craig on a different strategy. Looks like he'll fall out of the top 10. The lap traffic is really coming into play right now. It looks like Perkins has caught up to Peter Lane, and he got slowed up a little bit, but now he gets clear of him, as Parsons is oh so far away from those slower cars right now. But yeah, Peter Lane still trying to close up on Parsons as much as he can. I think Perkins might have a slightly faster car, but this lap traffic isn't helping his case at all. Yep, he lost even more time, and it's almost 3 seconds between him and Parsons. But again, Parsons is quickly closing in on this lap traffic, and they're not going to yield to Parsons right now. They want to stay on the lead lap or stay 1 lap down for now. They're not going to give up as much as Parsons wants them to. And yeah, even with just barely closing up on Alan Rose, Perkins cut down the gap a little bit. And now Parsons gets getting held up big time by Alan Rose here as he darts to pit road. So that helps Perkins a ton. He won't have to deal with Alan Rose at all as he closes the gap here. And now he will have to battle Kirsten Bell here. Oh yeah, Perkins got a big break from that. From Parsons getting slowed up by Alan Rose here. Looks like he'll get slowed up by Bell here. Trying to dive it way down low. Trying to quickly get through the lap traffic, and I'm not sure if that's going to work. Staying side by side with the lap traffic right now, that's not what Parsons wants. But it looks like he'll get clear in turn 1. And he actually pulled the gap a little bit between him and Perkins, so that's interesting right there. But more lap traffic in front that he's going to have to deal with. As this race clocks down more laps, it looks like a lot of cars have calmed down with the battling. Well, except back here, never mind. As Willie Costa trying to hold on to his 7th place position, but Nelson Reeves is going to slow them up on the high side. That allows Alex Davidson to get down to the inside and gain a ton of positions from that move. Reno also moves down to the inside as well. Some smart moves by these drivers as they get held up by Reeves, and Reeves is into the wall. Oh boy, get off the wall as quickly as you can. Oof. That could have been disastrous again. But McThigh getting held up big time by the 2 here as Reno is now battling Davidson for 9th place, it looks like. Riley Smith joining in on the battle, looking to get back into the top 10. And it looks like he'll battle Reno for 9th here. A little bit close right there as they come up the corner. And it looks like Costa and McThigh are going to close back up quickly as they get around the lap traffic. Parsons and Perkins, they look like they got around the lap traffic, but again, Parsons is closing in on a pack of cars right here. That could be a big advantage to Perkins as he tries to grab the lead. As Parsons has just been so dominant since he took the lead from Perkins. And it looks like he's cutting the gap down a little bit. Even though Parsons hasn't quite caught up with these lap cars, it looks like, again, Perkins looks like he has the faster car. And yeah, you can just see him in the distance off of turn 2. with our camera shot, completing lap number 70. We'll see what the gap is this time by. It's grown a little bit. That's not what Perkins wants, as Parsons continues to close up on the solo car of Gray Sachs. Looks to be moving down to the inside a little bit, trying to quickly get by him. Oh dear, he's running the same line as Sachs here. That's not what he wants to do. Perkins now coming down the front stretch. See the gap. What is it going to be? Oh, it grew a little bit again. So even though he's closing up on Sachs every little bit, looks to me that Parsons continues to keep his lead at a steady pace. And it looks to me that he's not even catching up to Sachs anymore. It looks like he's maybe pulling away a little bit. I don't know what that entails right now. But it looks like Parsons is storming to another win, but Perkins actually cut down the gap again. But a little bit, not as much as he would like it to be again. But every chance he gets to cut down the gap, that's gonna make him happy, I bet. As there's some battling here for 28th, I'm pretty sure. Stravasova trying to hold on, competing with Polarski. Polarski pulling the crossover here, as Parsons is closing in on them slowly. And the gap has been cut down again. Just a little bit, though. Looks like Perkins has got that long run car in, though. And he looks to be the faster car right now. Let's see the fastest lap right now. It's actually Jonathan Marks, but Perkins is second fastest on the board, so there's no doubt in my mind that Perkins may be able to snatch the win away from Parsons. And that would help him in his championship hunt a little bit, getting that win. And yeah, the gap cuts down again, 2:15. Almost under 2 seconds. You can, once again, just see him in the distance as he tries to close in again. It's like Jaws. He just has a faster car. He's just got to get through the lap traffic as well, as quick as Parsons is. See the gap now? Oh, it's actually grew a little bit. So Perkins did not have a good lap that time by, as it's settling out once again. I don't know, it seems like Parsons is a little bit slower. He isn't able to catch up to Gray Sachs, or Alex Williams, or Aaron Kowarski, or any of these guys for that matter. He's just not as fast as he used to be with approaching these lap cars and just easily brisking by them. Neither is Perkins. He's not really that fast either. So it looks like the tires are wearing out, and that might help Parsons a little bit, but it's definitely not helping Perkins with how far he's falling back again. Any exciting battles? Nope, it looks like everybody has settled out for now. Looks like we might have a battle here between Davidson and Jonathan Marks. It looks like Marks got into the wall a little bit again. Oh, and Kirsten Bell's heading to pit road, so that's a sign that pit stops are happening again, I'm pretty sure. As Neil Dick versus Mark Evans. Dick trying to get the 6th place position, and oh, Peter Lane into the wall once again. And he'll just get out of the way of everyone, and that won't lead to any sort of incidents, luckily. Looks like Parsons is slowly closing in on the lap traffic, but is actually pulling away from Perkins a little bit once again. But these cars are side by side here, and he is coming in quickly, and he doesn't want that. Definitely doesn't want that at all. As now he'll battle Williams, as Williams, I'm pretty sure, tries to stay on the lead lap here. And Williams got a good run on the inside, and that just isn't helping Parsons at all. Actually, he pulled away a little bit from Perkins again, so I don't know what this entails, but looks to me Parsons has got a good setup or something going on right now. As Williams tries to get clear of him, Parsons is just, again, well, trying to get around 32. And I think that may help Perkins a little bit, as Greaves is now on pit road. Looks to me like we're approaching pit stops again. What is the gap now? 2:20. He is cutting the gap down as Parsons is getting slowed by that lap traffic as they're side by side. Battle for position between Gray Sachs and Alex Williams. Williams is just definitely not helping Parsons at all as he tries to get around him. And there's Perkins right behind him. We'll see what... Oh! Gray Sachs slaps the outside wall. And Perkins, wow! Cuts the gap down big right there. And that's what lap cars do to a driver right there. They just don't help them at all. As it looks like Parsons still hasn't gotten around Sachs either, even though he slapped the wall and looked to be slowing. Trying to get on the inside of Sachs here. Perkins is just a couple inches away, a couple car lengths away from battling Parsons here for the lead. And the gap is under a second. Parsons trying to hang on. Perkins trying to get it. Perkins looks to be in the best position right now. He is closing quickly. Here comes Kurt Perkins, the Ford machine. We might have a battle on the lead. Battle for the lead on our hands as Perkins moves up to the outside, but Parsons looks to be holding on for now. Pit stops are slowly approaching, and it looks like Perkins really wants that lead. And if you have the lead coming onto pit road, that will probably be an advantage to you. But it looks like Parsons is backing off a little bit, trying to not battle the lap cars. And it looks like Perkins is actually heading to pit road, so he's heading in a little bit early. I don't know if that strategy is the best strategy, but Parsons will be able to hold on to the lead. Or maybe... Looks like Parsons is staying out a little bit longer, so that is some interesting strategy by Michael and his crew. I'm not sure if it's going to work, though. Oh, Alan Rose up against the wall right there as he tries to get around Gray Sachs, and that was almost a collision. And it looks like Parsons will come in this lap. Dan Sedgwick stayed out as well, his teammate, and it looks like he may stay out. Nope, he's coming in this time. Riley Smith, he looks to be staying out this time on that long-run strategy. And so is Neil Dick. That's a bunch of cars passing by. Oh, that's so close. And there goes Perkins off of pit road. Trying to be as quick as he can to try to get back up to speed, to try to grab the lead away from Parsons. He is on pit road, and it looks like Smith is staying out even longer than he did before. I don't know if that strategy is going to work, but we'll wait and see, as I'm pretty sure mostly everybody else is coming down pit road, except McThigh. He's staying out a little bit longer. And there goes Perkins. Where is Parsons? Parsons is right there on the apron. And here comes Perkins, way up on the high side. And it looks like he'll get around him. And I'm pretty sure Perkins will have the lead after Smith and McThigh pit. So, great strategy call by Perkins here. He'll now have the lead, with Parsons right behind him in second. And the race is coming down as Perkins will now... Well, after pit stops, he'll retake the lead. But currently, he's now 8th place. So we're going to watch Riley Smith here, see if his crew has a good pit stop. As he tries to make this long-run strategy work in any sort of way he can. I don't think it's going to work, though. Yep, it did not work this time as Perkins gets around him, and he'll have the lead now. And he is way far away from Parsons right now, as Parsons is dealing with Stanton Thomas Craig, but Perkins is closing in on some lap traffic here. He's got to get around this lap traffic quickly. Pole sitter dominated the race a little bit early, and he has a 2-second gap between him and Parsons. It's going to come down to these two here. It's going to be an interesting duel as Guerrero now gets third after pit stops. Good pit stop by Mark Guerrero. Looks like that strategy is working out for him well. Kurbikoff, Sedgwick, and Costa now holds 6 again. Brada just not having a good run now. He had a good run in the second half, but it looks like it's failing right now. Mark Evans now holds 7th. Neil Dick in 8th. Brock Moore in 9th. Interesting run. I'm not sure if he's pitted or not, but top 10 for him. We'll go back to the lead, though. And it looks like Perkins has gotten around a couple lap cars. As I'm pretty sure when he crosses the line next time by, it'll be 30 laps to go. This race is getting close to the end. Parsons has cut down the gap a little bit. He's getting around the lap traffic quickly. Perkins has got to keep an eye on him, or at least his spotter has to, as he has to get around this lap traffic quickly as well. And he doesn't want to get held up at all right now, or else Parsons will be there. Oh, and caution is out. Yellow. Late yellow. Oh, that changes everything right there. What happened? I don't know what happened. Looks like we may have gotten a caution for no reason, which sometimes happens. This is strange. We'll see right here. There may have been some debris on the racetrack. There go the caution lights. So something obviously happened, but I don't see smoke. I don't see any cars on pit road. I don't see any damaged race cars. So this is a weird situation here. Yeah, it looks like nothing happened. As far as I'm aware, go a little bit further back. There's the green light on there. That looks to me nothing happened to anybody, but looks like they threw the caution. Maybe something happened to Polarski? There are the caution lights coming on, and it looks like the reason for the caution looks to be a piece of debris, I guess. So that changes everything. This long green flag run being halted by a caution. I'm sure there's going to be some interesting calls here. Maybe some people pit, some people stayed out. We just pitted a couple laps ago. This is a strange situation with 30 laps to go. Or I believe, no, it's 20 laps to go. Never mind. Me when I lie. Me when I don't know how to count. So, yeah, it looks like there was no reason for the caution. Currently 22 cars on the lead lap here. And we're going to get a restart here. In a couple laps, we'll see if anybody heads to pit road, decides to get fresh tires or not. Maybe get some fuel. But yeah, this is a strange situation. I don't know what you would do, personally. When you're Kurt Perkins right now, you're thinking right now, you're talking to your crew chief, like, what do we do? Do we pit? Do we stay out? Probably paying attention to what Parsons does. Maybe he pits, maybe he stays out. Or what anybody else does. We'll see if they pit this time. And maybe someone decides, hey, I'm gonna stay out here. Looks like nobody is coming to pit road right now. So it looks like they're staying out. For now, at least. Sorry, I had a little bit of an interruption there as we go back to race. And looks like nobody decided to come down pit road, and man, oh man, this is going to be an interesting restart right here. We're going to have a couple lap cars on the inside. That'll surely affect things as they try to battle for their laps back. Does anybody decide to pit this time, maybe? This is a longer caution than I expected, especially for, like, no reason, it seems like. But yeah, once again, it looks like nobody's deciding to come down pit road and maybe get some fresh tires. It looks like Alan Rose actually pitted. But they're multiple laps down. They're not on the lead lap. Yeah, scrolling through the field, it looks like nobody decided to pit. Besides Rose, who is multiple laps down and out of contention. We'll see if we go back green here. Base car lights are out, and we're restarting next time by. Look at that line of lap cars on the inside. That is definitely going to be interesting for these lead lap cars to get through, to weave around. As they're battling for their laps to get back on the lead lap, hope for a caution, and be back into contention. Let's go for the top 10 here. Late into the going. Kurt Perkins leads, Michael Parsons second, Mark Guerrero third, trying to make it a two-peat. And Dan Sedgwick in fourth, Christopher Kurbikoff in fifth, Willie Costa sixth, Mark Evans seventh, Neil Dick eighth, Rockmore ninth, and finally Alex Davidson 10th. And Perkins will lead the field once again on the restart, completing caution number 3 of the night for, I'm guessing, debris. We'll see if those lap cars have anything for Perkins right now, as he'll take the green, coming down the front stretch. It'll be about 15 laps to go here, and Perkins is going to try to hold on, green flag, and if Perkins gets a great jump and he'll clear those lap cars coming down into turn 1. Parsons says can't compete as he tries to battle the lap traffic now. And Perkins with the greatest restart, but Parsons is closing back in. Too wide action behind. Sedgwick trying to get around the lap traffic. And Parsons is trying to grab the lead. Up to the outside of Perkins. Perkins holds him off though, just barely. But Parsons is definitely there. He's showing his presence. Mark Guerrero in the back as well, waiting for these two to get together to take advantage, but Perkins looks like he holds off Parsons and is now trying to drive away, but Parsons is there. He can't do anything about it right now. He's just a nuisance right now, basically. He's now going to try to get down to the inside, but looks like Perkins is going to defend. Not enough, though. Parsons down to the inside. And now Mark Guerrero battling Deborah Williams as he tries to join in on the battle. Perkins trying to use the outside. Parsons looks like he'll get clear off of turn 2. No, not quite. Perkins is still there. He got the good run off of turn 2. And he'll get clear of Parsons. He'll hold on to the lead for now. And now Deborah Williams battling with the slap traffic. Here comes Dan Sedgwick. He's joining in on the battle here, as Parsons once again tries to grab the lead, way down to the inside. Looks like he has the run. Maybe going to try to clear down into turn 1. And it looks like he will. Perkins has nothing. Nothing right now. Sedgwick now grabs third. He hasn't been in this battle. He hasn't been in the lead battle all day, and look at him go. As Parsons looks to be pulling away now, but Perkins closing up a little bit. Here comes Sedgwick, way up on the outside. The race is coming down to the wire here in Darlington. Perkins trying to grab the lead again. He's closing up once again. But Parsons is holding on for now. No lap traffic in sight. This is what he wants. Here comes Sedgwick trying to battle the lap car and try to battle Perkins right now. Oh, Guerrero goes way high. Trying to get around Sedgwick. And it looks like Deborah Williams is battling Perkins right now. And that's what Perkins doesn't want to happen at all, as he's trying to catch up to Parsons again and battle him. This is definitely what he doesn't want to happen. His nightmares are coming true, if you will. Oh, looks like Williams got the wall in the background, but he looks to be alright. And now there's a lap car between Parsons and Perkins, as Sedgwick looks to be getting around Perkins. Looks like they actually cut the gap down a little bit, as Williams is actually catching up to Parsons right now. 10 laps to go here. This race is coming to the end. Oh, looks like we got a caution. Oh boy. Oh boy, that changes everything. Again. Looks like Grace Sachs has damage and Sierra Reno is also involved. And a late caution. Oh boy, with 10 laps to go. What happened? Oh, this type of situation we didn't want to happen. 3 wide right here, as Sierra Reno was fighting for position and contact with Grace Sachs, and they're both into the inside wall. Big contact for Sachs right there, and heavy front end damage, so that will probably take him out. Reno has some side damage though, and that will probably take him out of the top 10, as he was in 9th when the caution came out, when he was involved in that incident. And this will definitely be very interesting. This will probably help Parsons, as now there's a lap car between him and Perkins, because it'll be a single file restart. Lap cars don't line up on the inside. So this will be very interesting. Oh. And once again, you think to yourself, maybe should I pit under this caution? It's been a couple laps. Maybe you take the chance and decide to pit. Maybe you don't. Who knows? That's what these late cautions are all about. It's all about strategy. It's all about getting good jumps on the rest of the field. Parsons looks to be in the best position right now, but if he pits, I don't know, that could change everything. I don't know if you want to pit this late in the game. It's like a couple laps to go. The race is oh dear. Well, Sierra Reno's day has gone from bad to worse. It looks like we had a little bit of a stack up behind. Kirsten Bell looks to be involved in that. So unfortunate. It looks to be having a good run tonight for Sierra Reno, and it looks to be all unraveling right now. Oh. Yep, that's what happened. A simple stack up with Stravasova. Oh! Just piles in. Looks like he had no brakes. That was a weird situation right there. But that will surely take out Sierra Reno and end his day. Such a shame for the Floridian. I can speak. But anyways, does it look like anybody is deciding to pit this time? I don't know why there's just such a big gap between Reeves and McThigh. But it looks like nobody's deciding to pit. So nobody's making some weird call to decide, hey, we're gonna pit, we're gonna be on fresher tires, we'll see what happens. As well, if you're on fresher tires, you'll definitely make your way through the field quicker. And we'll see if we'll get one to go here. Nope, it looks like this caution will continue to stay out. As drivers talk to their crew chiefs, talk about maybe pitting, maybe not, maybe staying out. We just pitted a couple laps ago. I don't know if that's the best option. Something. Yada yada yada. This race is coming down. Coming close to the end. I think it would be an interesting call to see someone decide to pit I think you could definitely make up a ton of positions if you decide to do that. But it looks like nobody is deciding to do that. As everybody decides to stay out once again. Oh, and Kirsten Bell is back out. Try. Well, it ain't over till it's over, I guess, for Bell, as she tries to finish this race. See if we get the 1 to go signal right here, as the pace car will come across the line. And, yes, 1 to go. We're going to be restarting with 5 laps to go here. Parsons in the best position right now. Deborah Williams, a lap car. Perkins has got to get around her if he wants to get the lead. This will definitely be a very interesting end to this race. We'll see who... Oh, and it looks like the 52 had a mechanical issue. Unfortunate for Levester. Looks like he's on pit road now, but it's been a day to forget for Samuel Levester. Anyways, back to the race action. Everybody revving up their engines, getting ready for the restart with 5 laps to go in the Bojangles 500. Pace car pulls off. Our longest race of the season is about to end, as Parsons will lead the field. Perkins right behind Sedgwick with the lap car between them. Green flag, and Parsons looks like he got a good jump right there as Perkins looked down to the inside to try to get around the 25. And Parsons is starting to pull away. Home free it looks like, but it's not quite over yet. Williams doesn't look like she has a slow car, but Perkins and Sedgwick, oh, it looks like Williams trying to get one of her laps back. That helps Perkins a ton, battling with the lap traffic. Parsons. 4 laps to go. Here comes Mark Guerrero battling Sedgwick for 3rd place. But Sedgwick will hold on, and it looks like Parsons will be able to hold off the lap car for now, as Perkins trying anything he can to catch up as quickly as he can. Sedgwick right behind him is not helping things, as he just stays right behind him. Now it looks like he's trying to get down to the inside. Maybe Sedgwick has something for Parsons, as Parsons continues to battle with the lap traffic of Deborah Williams. 3 laps to go, and it looks like Williams will get around. Here comes Perkins. Here comes Sedgwick. That battle for second definitely helps Parsons a ton, but Perkins will get the run off the high side, and is now going to be trying to battle Parsons here. He's closing up very quickly, going up to the high side. Does he have anything for Parsons with 2 laps to go? No, it doesn't look like, as Parsons again tries to get around the lap car. 2 laps of racing to go. It definitely doesn't help Parsons that he's battling with the lap car right now. It'll help Perkins close up once again. Oh, it looks like contact. I don't know if that's going to cause a caution, but it looks to me like we got a battle for the lead. Sedgwick way down low, battling for second. Perkins trying to, once again, close up to Parsons. Parsons will take the white flag here. Last lap. It's anybody's game. Is it Perkins? Is it Sedgwick? I don't know. Does Perkins have the run? Can he be able to catch up to Parsons? It looks like he's pulling away. Down the backstretch they go for the final time. Perkins has to do a Hail Mary move to be able to catch up to Parsons, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Michael Parsons comes off at turn number 4. Parsons is going to win the Bojangles 500 at Darlington. And Perkins will hold on for second. Unfortunate. Sedgwick 3rd. What a wild race. And what a way to end it with the exciting end. Sedgwick, like I mentioned, 3rd. Mark Guerrero 4th. Looks like Mark Evans was able to get 5th. Neil Dix 6th. But man, what an exciting end to this race, that's for sure.